Hey YouTube, just wanted to do an update on our food plot. We call this part 5. So it's not quite been 2 weeks since we got the seeds planted in our last video, and following that day, well, even preceding that day, we had a couple of days of rain that made it a little bit tedious to get everything finished up out here and get everything planted. But following that day especially, we had several days of rain in a row here in northwest Arkansas. And rain's always a good thing when you got things in the ground you're wanting to grow. And as you can see, we've gotten quite a few of the seedlings have poked up through the soil there, and got a lot of things growing. So we got some good coverage in those first 2 rows over there with our okra. Probably going to have to thin some of those out in the coming days as they continue to grow, to make sure that they're not stepping on each other's toes where some of the seeds kind of got planted close together. We've got our corn rows here, and the corn coming up a little more sparse than the okra, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I think. Probably have to thin out some of the corn in some of the places where it's kind of close together, and make sure we've got you know, a good 8 to 10 inches between stalks. But where I see that's problematic is you can see a couple of areas, like right here in this row right in the middle of the camera. There's about a 2-3 foot section there in the middle, and then another one towards the other end where I don't have a seedling popping up through. So it's kind of frustrating to not have anything in those areas, and know I'm going to have to go to one of the other parts of the rows and thin them out a little bit, but such is the way it is. And then moving on down towards this end, as you can see, got a good amount of sunflowers that are coming back in on those last 2 rows. And so again, we'll probably thin some of those out here in the next few days, and help to grow those good and tall. So anyways, just wanted to give you an update and let you know how everything was going along. And so far, I am happy with the results. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. So for my first attempt at this, I can't complain too much. So we'll talk to y'all later.